Welcome to episode 10 of the Golden Journeyman Challenge. Thank you for all the support on the series so far, it really does mean a lot. If you can continue to smash the like button every episode, that would be fantastic. Today we're taking on Stenhousemuur, second place in the league. We are top. We've had a fantastic start to the season, as you can see here. I'll just show you the league table. 4 wins from 4 games, 12 points, scored 11, conceded 3. Really good, solid start to the season, as I would expect. I'm second favourites to go up. I can't remember who are first favourites. Let's just have a quick look. It's Queen's Park, who currently are bottom of the table with 0 points from 4 games. That is a real shock. I think Stenhousemuur got relegated last year, so they're a pretty strong team as well, although they're predicted to finish 9th. Maybe I'm wrong there. Anyway, we're taking on them today, who are second, and then we're going to be taking on Arbroath, who are third in the table. So these are crucial, critical games for the future of the this season, of this series in a way. Managing Clyde, I need to make progress. I need to be successful with some teams, and I wasn't quite good enough at Pune, so I need to be good enough at Clyde to get some more points on the board. So how did the results go then? In the first game of the season, we beat Elgin City 2-1. An own goal and a Connor Linus goal helping us to victory there. We then beat Berwick 4-0, but a magnificent performance from Archie Campbell with 4 goals. I thought he was the weak link in the team on the left wing. I started him on the right, he scored in the 24th minute, then he got a hat-trick in the second half when I moved him to the left-hand side as an inside forward. Inspired performance from him, a 9.9 rating. Mark Thompson had a very good game as well. Really good game from us, beating Berwick for the second time this season, remember. We then beat the team predicted to finish bottom of the table, Nairn County, 4-2. Bit disappointing to concede 2 goals against them, but a couple goals from Sean Higgins, Scott McLaughlin with a penalty, and Archie Campbell with his 5th goal in 2 games there, helping us to a 4-2 win. We unfortunately then lost against Morton for the second time this season in the Challenge Cup second round this time. Stephen Noble and John Scullion getting the winning goals in extra time. We held them out. We played pretty well. I went with my counter tactic rather than the one you saw me play in the last couple games, and it worked really well until extra time when Connor Linus got injured and we went down to 10 men. And we've just beaten Annan 1-0 thanks to a Mark McLaughlin goal, the 40-year-old centre-back finding the back of the net. He's not actually my first choice centre-back at the moment. He's a bit old and a bit slow, so I'm going with Marsh and Smith at centre-back, I think. Can't quite remember their names so far. I've also made some subs. I've made some transfers since you last saw me, so I'll show you. As you can see here, quite a few players coming into the team. So the last player we saw come in the last episode, we saw Miller, McCrory, Curry, Berry and Langton come into the team. I've added 4 names to the team. Brian Cameron coming in on a fee as well. I actually spent some money. You may have noticed I had that 8k to spend. I spent 6k of it on Brian Cameron, who is the record sign-in for Clyde apparently. And he doesn't look anything special, but I need more strength and depth on the wing. He's quite versatile as well, so he's a useful player to have. And he did get an assist in his first game for me as well, which is quite good. This guy, Spaniard, Carlos Mazanza, coming into the team. 25-year-old winger, can play either side, more natural on the right-hand side. Looks pretty good physically. 11 on pace and acceleration, 12 on natural fitness, 11 on dribbling, first touch and long shots. Needs to probably improve his crossing if he's to become a decent winger for me. But he's a useful player to have. Coming in on a free. Has actually played in Scotland. Was playing for Stenhousemuur, who I've signed so many players from this season. They were in the League One last year. They got relegated and now they're predicted to finish almost bottom this season as well. So I assume they've had some problems internally there and struggling financially as well, which is why they've released all their players, and I've nabbed most of them. And has played in the Spanish 3rd Division as you can see there as well. So let's see what he can do. He's probably a bit of a wild card. Now I needed backup fullbacks because I've only got 1 on either side. So Elliot Ford has come in, my backup right back, only 20 years old. He has come in from Wraith on a free. He was released by them. Has played for Hearts in the past, although no appearances for them. But let's see. I've got reasonable hopes for him. He's a decent backup anyway. And lastly, a guy on loan from Celtic, Fekir. I don't know how to pronounce that first name. It's Irish. Kelleher. Let's go. And I think Kelleher is how you pronounce the last name. Left back, he's got 221 caps for Ireland, and it's a really good coup actually, managing to get a player on loan from Celtic. He's actually a really, really good player already, but he will be back up to Linton, who is a quality player. The guy with 17 on long throws should be causing problems, but it's good to have Kelleher as backup to him in case. So, let's get on with the first game today then. This is the team I'm going with to take on Stenhousemuir then. I've got Curry in goal, Mitchell, Marsh, McLaughlin. Should I play McLaughlin or should I play Chris Smith? I think Chris Smith at centre-back instead of McLaughlin. Let's go with him. And Linton at left-back, Berry in defensive midfield. We're still missing Kieran Miller. He's got another 4 to 6 weeks out injured. So Scott McLaughlin is in midfield. He's had a pretty good season, 7.17 average rating. Thompson has been really, really good, 7.31 average rating. I think that's my best player actually this season so far. Cameron on the right wing, my new signing that I signed for 6k. Archie Campbell, top goal scorer on the left, 5 goals in 7 games for him this season. And Higgins up front, he's my main striker really. I've got Langton to come off the bench if need be, and I've also got Tony McBride as a backup as well, young star in the making hopefully. I would say my strikers are probably the weakest. There's no real out and out attacking player or poacher or something like that I have in the team. That's why I'm playing the defensive forward. But it's worked so far where we've won every single league game. Let's continue that today. Guess what, guys? You may not be able to hear them, but there's like a couple of sirens going. Standard. It's every single episode there's a siren going past. That's just Southampton for you. What am I talking about? I'm in Scotland. I am. So, yeah, we're taking on Stenhousemuir. Let's see what we can do. Question of the episode today. I'll get that out of the way now as we skip through these things. Let me know in the comment section below who you think will win the Champions League this season. Quite simple, in real life, who will win the Champions League? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm undecided. It's hard to look past Barcelona though, at the moment, I would say. It would be great to see a Barcelona Real Madrid final or Barcelona Bayern Munich, something like that. Out of the English teams, I would say Man City have the best chance. Here goes Scott McLaughlin then. Back to Thompson, into Campbell. This is nice play. Campbell, the inside forward, cutting in all the way, and he's still going, and he's decided to shoot from a pretty ridiculous distance and didn't have much chance of scoring from there. Free kick to Stenhousemuir. It's knocked in and it's 1-0 to them. This might be a bit of a trickier game than previous games I've played. They go top of the table as it stands. From a free kick, it's just... I should have watched that replay to see what went wrong, but that's a bit of an annoying goal to give away. We're not doing anything in this game. I'm going to go attacking. We need to change it up a bit. Second highlight of the game. They've been few and far between it. It's the half an hour mark already. And this is probably our worst performance of the season so far. Statistically, we're not doing too great. Possession-wise, only 51%. It's been up in 65% most of the time at this point. Here goes Archie Campbell though. Can we get the equaliser here? No, he's given the ball away. And now they're on the counter here. Looking dangerous. It's over the top. Smith makes it 2. Ah dear, this is not going well. I might have to change the tactic at half time because this is not working against Stenhousemuir. I think they're a stronger team than the media are predicting this season. They're top. They're unbeaten after 4.5 games. Can we get a goal back before half time? It's up the pitch. This does not look good for us. Mitchell puts in a good tackle though. If we can get a goal back before half time, and there's a chance of us turning this around. Berry into Marsh. We're just playing it around nicely. We're good at keeping hold of the ball until we do something like that. And now they're on the counter-attack. Oh, bloody hell. Why? This is just lower league management for you. Why did he need to do that? I'm trying out this Clyde strikerless tactic, but without one of the players, who would usually be another shadow striker there. So McGovern's come on. I'm going to play... Wish me luck. I'm trying out a new tactic, minus a player. We're 2-0 down. This has not gone to plan today whatsoever. I was hoping for a 5th consecutive win in the league. I think this game is over already. We're down to 10 men. There's just surely no chance of us getting back into this one. Maybe I will have to play a striker in Higgins up front. I don't think I've got much choice. Mark Thompson really can't play as an advanced. I'm going to bring Langton on. I've made all my subs already. which is a bit of a gamble. We're going to go direct and try and hope for a miracle here. In fact, we will look for overlap. It makes sense with the wing backs. Please help us here. Oh Lord. Here they go. It's going to be 3. No. Oh, Mitchell puts in a good tackle on the counter. Come on. The candle is doing its work. Oh, great save. Curry, that was because of the candle. Despite the fact we're down to 10 men, we've had more possession than them and attempted more passes than them. Corner to Stenhouse Moor, and it's 3-0. You're not doing your job. Bye. Bye, candle. Ah, this is a really disappointing game. And you had to come and watch it, didn't you guys? You just turned up for a terrible game. Terrible performance from us. This is going to be 4. No, it's not. But it could still be. Oh, Curry manages to knock it behind for a corner. It's been a disastrous game from us. Definitely the worst performance of the season. And we're going to have to play a lot better against Arbroath. Otherwise, we're going to find us... Oh, Curry's got injured. Oh, no. We've got no goalkeeper for the last few seconds. Marsh, you're going to have to go in goal. You can't get much worse than this. We're down to 9 men because one player's had a red card. Our goalkeeper's got injured. And we're 3-0 down. It really has been just... The game's hated me today. It does not want me to get any more points on the GJ Challenge score sheet, does it? It really doesn't. Marsh manages to keep a clean sheet for the last couple minutes of this game, and we lose 3-0. Really, really bad. I'm going to be aggressive because it was awful. We've just got complacent. We've won 4 games in a row in the league, and we've just really failed miserably today. So Queen's Park have finally won a game. Arbroath drew their game, so they don't go above us. But we do need to beat them in the next game to keep the title challenge alive. Stenhouse Moor haven't lost a single game this season, the only team to do so. Oh, it's going to be tough. Oh, and this is great. Max Curry out for 4 to 5 weeks. Smith's been banned for 1 game. I'm fining him. I don't care. He feels it's unfair, but it's just ridiculous. McLaughlin feels Holden, Warren, Fury. I'm angry. I've just inquired about Thong again. They want 30k for him. Obviously, I cannot afford that. I've got no money left, which is really unfortunate. I'd love to sign him in the future one day, but I can't unfortunately warrant signing him because I've got no money. Quite simple. So it's time for our game at home against Arbroath, and I've had to make some changes. As you know, the goalkeeper Curry is injured. I've had to bring in this guy, Graham Ferguson, a 16-year-old. He looks awful. I am worried. I think the guy that I showed in episode 8, who had to have quite good potential, I think he left the club because I had a keeper that had 4-star potential. I've done something stupid. I thought I was recording that game and I wasn't. I won 2-0, comfortable win, but another red card. Chris Mitchell got sent off on the 82nd minute, but by that point Higgins and Campbell had scored. Archie Campbell with another goal. It was a really boring first half, but we turned it around and managed to get a couple of goals. I can't believe I didn't record this game. I was going to do a double live com today, so I will record the next game then. Who will that be? Against Stirling, a team that are 5th in the table. By the way, we go top of the table. Stenhouse Moor lost against Berwick. Really good thing for us actually that Berwick managed to get that win, and we go back above Stenhouse Moor. Excellent stuff. I can't believe I didn't record that. I thought I'd press record and it wasn't. Yeah. We've suffered from another pretty severe injury. 6 to 7 weeks for Sean Higgins. Give someone else a chance to play up front. So it's time for my home game against Stirling. We did manage to keep a clean sheet in the last game, you will have noticed, despite the fact we've got Graham Ferguson in goal, who is just appalling. I mean, they had like 1 shot the whole game, so we're pretty fortunate for that. Elliot Ford is going to be making his 2nd appearance for the club, playing at right back because Chris Mitchell got suspended. Connor Langdon the Langton, the guy on loan from Falkirk, 17 years old, is going to have to play up front for me. Hopefully he can prove himself to be a decent player. He's only come off the bench really so far. 1 start, 6 sub appearances, pretty poor average rating, no goals. Let's hope he can change that today. I'm definitely recording. This is recording. Okay. I'm favourites to win this. I'm taking on Stirling. We're mid-table. We need to win this game to stay ahead of Stenhousemuir. We got lucky with Berwick Rangers doing us a favour and beating them, allowing us to go back to the top of the table. They're playing an unusual formation. How do we play against this? Really unusual. Avenge what happened last time. I'm guessing they lost against them last season. So let's start the match. Few changes. People keep getting sent off. People keep getting injured. The team is having to change around a little bit more than I would have hoped for. Oh, a highlight at last. Hopefully not a negative one for us. But here they go. Stirling on the ball. We've once again been very good at keeping hold of the ball. 60% possession. However, we haven't made it count. But here we go on the attack. Nope, they've won the ball back. This looks dangerous. Win the ball back, guys. Come on, get in there. Uh-oh. Smith can't win the ball. And it's... Oh, Graham Ferguson manages to somehow turn the ball out on the post. Corner whipped in. Headed back. Come on, get rid of it, guys. Here goes Scott McLaughlin. Come on. Up the pitch, on the counter. Fouled. And I think that's probably the end of that highlight. I think my tactic's too solid. It can be very boring at times. I'm going to have to go attacking in the second half to change this up. Oh, a highlight. 5 minutes to go until half time. Oh, Berry's giving it away. That's poor. Here they go. Oh, it's over the top. And it's 1-0. No. Ball all the way over the top. And my defence is just pushed up really high. And then my keeper... What? Look at that late reaction. That was hilarious. He looked behind him at the ball going into the net about 5 minutes after it had gone in. Can we get an equaliser before the end of this half? Just giving the ball away. Sloppy. Really sloppy. Get in there, Linton. Well done. We really need an equaliser here. Archie Campbell. Linton into Thompson. McLaughlin. Thompson. Please make something happen here, guys. Make something happen. Linton. We're keeping hold of the ball. Fine. Oh, lovely ball, Ferguson. We've had 1 clear-cut chance and 3 half chances in that first half, but it's not enough to create anything for us going forwards. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could just completely change the tactic up. I think I'll bring Scott Ferguson off. It's Scott Ferguson, not Shane Ferguson. Scott Ferguson's just... He's not done anything. I'm going to bring on Brian Cameron. We're going to go a bit more direct. Why, when I record a game, we are losing a game? We're losing, but we're still actually top of the table because Berwick and Stenhousemuir are not doing enough to go above us at this stage. Corner, free kick, sorry, and this is going to be 2. It's suddenly just fallen apart. The last couple games, obviously we beat Arbroath easily, but for whatever reason, it's just fallen apart. In this game against Stirling and the game against Stenhousemuir, they've taken their chances and we haven't. It's simple. I need a better striker. The transfer window's now over though, and I don't have any money or wages left over. Let's hope we can somehow pull something off here. But here they go again. I think it's probably going to be 3 if we're not careful. I've obviously gone more attacking now, putting more men forward. Thompson into McLaughlin. Lovely ball to Cameron. Crosses it in. Oh, Archie Campbell scores. We're back in the game. 7th goal of the season for him. Let's see this. Cameron, delightful cross. Archie should have finished it first time, but he did on the second attempt when the keeper was staring at the crowd, which isn't actually there. An invisible crowd. There's no one here. 536 people have turned up at Clyde today at the Broadwood Stadium. Can we get back into this game miraculously? Here's Langton. Tackled. Thompson wins it back. Oh no! Is this going to be a red? It's a yellow. I thought it was going to be a 3rd red card in a row. And here they go. Are they going to create a 3rd goal here? But Smith comes in well. Linton. Over the top for Langton. Come on, Langton. Langton. Penalty. This is a chance to turn it around. Come on. I don't know who's taking it. It might be Scott McLaughlin. I think it is number 7. Come on, Scott. Get this in. And he does. Powers it home. I think it's the 2nd penalty of the season for him. second goal of the season. He's been good, been solid in midfield for me. Smashes it, or calmly, well, it was a side foot, but with quite a bit of power into the right hand side of the net. Maybe Clyde's not on the slide anymore. We've recovered to get it back to 2-2 against all odds. I'm going to bring on young Tony McBride up front for Langton, and he's going to come on as a poacher. Come on, McBride. He's young, hungry. He's got 15 on finishing, so if he gets in the right position, he could score a goal. Since I've gone more attacking, our possession statistic has definitely gone down, but that doesn't matter because it's enabled us to score a couple goals. Chris Smith has just picked up a knock, a gashed head, but he's going to have to battle on for the last 5 minutes. Can we get a winning goal? We've got a highlight, or are they going to hurt us? Here goes Cameron. It's over the top for Archie Campbell. It was really tight angle. 1 minute to go. I think it's going to end in a draw, but as it stands, we're still top of the table. Oh, maybe we can have a last chance here. Cameron, can he get it into the box? He does, but it's too close to the keeper. It's a good turnaround. After being 2-0 down, this is going to be our first draw of the season, actually. Unless they... I don't know. There's no chance of them scoring in 10 seconds, surely. The ref's going to... He's blown his whistle. It's the end of the game. We've salvaged a draw here after a pretty poor first half, and I'm pleased with that in the end. I'm going to say what a comeback, just to motivate them. They all look extremely delighted. Can't be too harsh at this level. And as it stands, after 7 games, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 15 goals scored, 8 conceded, we're top of the table, 2 ahead of Stenhousemuir, who beat us at the start of this episode. Berwick Rangers 4 points behind us, and Elgin 6 points behind us in 4th. Surely we can at least grab a playoff place, but I'm expecting first place now. I will accept nothing less. So who have we got next then? We've got Montrose, who are bottom of the table, then Queen's Park, who are 9th in the table, but they were favourites to win the league before the start of the season. Elgin City, who are 4th, and then Berwick, who are 3rd. Do we play every team 3 times or 4 times? Because we play until the end of April. There's only 10 teams in the division, so yeah, we play every single team 4 times, don't we? So 9 times 4, what is that? 9, 18, 27, 36 games, and there's only 10 teams. Yeah, well, okay. The next video will probably be, I don't know, I'll play a few games, I'll see how far I go, but I'll update you obviously, and then we'll do a couple of live com games. Hope you're enjoying the series still. Please hit the like button and remember to answer question of the episode in the comment section below. Who do you think will win the Champions League this season in real life? And subscribe if you haven't done so already. That'd be much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the content. I will see you very soon, guys.